Hey, hi guys. Today we'll see how to solve the minimum deletions problem. So we are given a string and it has some characters, and we have to make the character frequencies in the string such that all the frequencies are unique. So for that we are given an operation is that is we can delete some characters, and we want to delete minimum number of characters. So now let's see how we can do that. So step 1 is to get the frequencies of all the characters. Okay. Step 2 is to sort the frequencies of characters in descending order. Now for the step 3 we go to the beautiful graph. So we want to make the frequencies of the characters unique and also keep the deletions to a minimum. So how can we do that? So here this graph, it's the representation of an array. So in the array 0th index, its value is 5. So x-axis is our index and y-axis are its values. So in first index, again the frequency value is 5, second index frequency value is 5, and third, fourth, fifth indexes the frequency value is 1. So now we have to make minimum number of deletions so as to make the character frequencies unique. Let's see how we can do that. Now let's start from the first index, because 0th index it's 5. Let's assume that it's unique. Even here the frequency is 5. So what I want to do is I want to change the value of this frequency, and I don't want to make too many deletions in the process. So what I do is I change it to 1 less than the previous frequency. So as previous frequency is 5, I try to make this frequency as 5 minus 1. Okay. So I delete this portion. Okay. Now its frequency is 4. So when we go to index 2, the frequency at index 2 should be less than the frequency at index 1. If it's greater, it means it is a duplicate. So what we do is, again we do the same process. We make it 1 less than the previous frequency. So we make it as 3. So we delete this region, and we come to index 3. It's 1, which is less than 3. So fine. We come to index 4, which is also 1. And so as the frequency at index 3 is 1, should be the frequency at the next index should be less than. So what we do, we make it 1 less than that, so it's 0. Now frequency at index 5, it's greater than 0. So here we do not make it 0 minus 1. Instead we make it just 0, because frequency cannot be negative, right? So we make it 0 here as well. So to generalize, if frequency at index I is greater than or equal to frequency at index I minus 1, then what we do is we make a frequency of index I is equal to frequency of index I minus 1 minus 1. Okay. And the special case is when frequency at index I minus 1 is already 0, then we make frequency at index I equal to 0, because if we do frequency of I minus 1, I mean 0 minus 1, it will be minus 1, and the negative frequency doesn't make sense, so we just make it as 0. Okay. And the difference, it's nothing but we just take the values before deletions and take the values after deletions, and what we find the difference, that's the number of deletions. So deletions equal to 5. So this is the answer. Now let's see the code. So first step, capture the frequencies. Second step, I sorted the array. As we want in descending order, I'm just reversing the array. Next, finding the frequencies before deletion, and now I'm doing the deletions. If frequency at ith index is greater than or equal to I-1, and if I-1 equal to 0, then we just make frequency character frequency at I equal to 0 as well. If I-1 not equal to 0, then we make character frequency at I-1 -1. And now I'm finding the frequency after deletion, and the difference is nothing but the number of deletions mine. Alright guys, that's pretty much it. See you guys later. Peace.